take our viewers through what the latest revelations in these Epstein files are. Let's look at number one. The newly unsealed Epstein files include over 2,000 videos and over 1 lakh pictures. So, not just files, they have video evidence and also pictures. Now, over 3 million pages have been released, but many sections remain heavily redacted. For the privacy of the victims as well, a lot of sections have been redacted, but there are over 2 million pictures and pages that have been released. Now, the latest images show Prince Andrew in compromising positions. So, you can look at those images that have in fact been released. Emails also reveal Bill Gates contracted an STD from Russian women. So, Bill Gates had been mentioned in the earlier release of files, and they have now mentioned that he got a disease because of these interactions as well. The files also reveal Elon Musk planned to visit the little St. James Island. So, that email that we were talking about, that has also been released over here by the US government. Now, pages with rape, other sexual allegations on Trump have been removed by the Department of Justice. So, the allegations that were against Trump, those pages have been removed by the government. Now, Google co-founder Sergey Brin also visited the private island, emailed Maxwell and dined at the town house. So, even the Google co-founder's name has cropped up in these files. Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump, Howard Lutnick also mentioned in these files. So, big names coming to the fore in these files. Zohran Mamdani's mother Meera Nair was also in fact mentioned in one of these files, that she had attended a film screening over here. Let me in fact go across to my colleague who will join us right now on the broadcast. All right, Joyita Basu, editor TSG, is joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us on the broadcast. When we are looking at these big revelations, ma'am, big names, Elon Musk, Donald Trump named again, a lot of implications of this, ma'am.
Yes, of course, but the problem is that you see a whole lot of revelations that had been made about Donald Trump have also been suddenly redacted after these details came out. These were redacted by the Justice Department. So there is already an uproar over it, that why these things, why these files were redacted. And the problem is that there were certain very damning charges, including of rape. All right. So it's absolutely, and perhaps it is only in the US that a politician who is accused of such grave crimes can get away, literally in almost, in this case, murder, because I am told, according to X at least, there is at one part of the file there is something written about young underage girls being buried in his Florida estate and all. So I mean, this is absolutely repulsive. The more details you go into it, from Bill Gates to everyone. But among them, the biggest criminal act of criminality, it seems like it happened with this one, our Mr. Trump. So, I mean, frankly, if he is not at least put up, I mean, impeached even after this, if he is not asked to leave office, I will be really, really disappointed with Americans, and I hope they are never ever going to talk anything up to any country in this world about, you know, morality, upholding truth, upholding values, because if they allow this to, you know, get away unpunished, then sorry, they have nothing. They have zero. They are not the moral leader of the world.
In fact, ma'am, when you talk about morality and you know, the stand that they take, Elon Musk was someone who had always been a vocal critic of Jeffrey Epstein over the years. And now we are seeing these emails. He had mentioned clearly that he had no sort of communication with Jeffrey Epstein, but these emails clearly point out to you know, him communicating with Epstein to visit his island.
The thing is, you see, I'm not surprised when it comes to Elon Musk because he is no messiah of the right. He is no messiah. He has money. He is technologically a brilliant guy. He is a brilliant businessman, but he is also a racist to the core. If you have seen whatever he has been doing in about South Africa, he has been telling Trump that South African white farmers are being murdered by the black, which is turning out to be all basically a hoax, primarily a hoax. So he here is a racist man and a very dangerous man who is also very rich. So who has married and I don't know unmarried, who has fathered 14 children, 15 children, with God knows with how many women. I mean, frankly, this man does not have a moral code. So to him, lying comes natural.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us on the broadcast with that valuable perspective. With that, we are wrapping up this bulletin and slipping into a short commercial.